So chapter 6 in particular, that's a big theory chapter. I pretty much went back to the drawing board with that and didn't exactly start again, but I wanted to put a lot more theory on the linear model in there. So it has a lot more theory. It's a bit more technical than it was, but I also didn't want to alienate people who use the book already. So I did it in such a way where it's kind of like a big technical section, but you can literally not read it if you don't want to, and the rest of the chapter will still make sense. So I kind of structured it in a way that you could use that chapter on sort of two levels, and one is a sort of a need to know basis, and the other is I actually want some of the nitty gritty, before the need to know stuff. So that was quite a big change. The multi-level model chapter, I basically tore up and started again. So the example in that chapter is similar, but it's not the same example. But again, I completely rewrote all the theory, and in my slightly biased opinion, that is much better now than it was. And the logistic regression chapter, I thought covered way too much ground way too quickly. So it got into multinomial logistic regression, but I sort of thought that was at the expense of actually doing a decent job of explaining basic binary logistic regression. So I ditched the multinomial logistic regression on the basis that I sort of thought most undergraduate degrees are not going to be covering that anyway, and used the space that created to do, in my opinion, a much better job of explaining how logistic regression works. And I'm particularly pleased with that part of the book.